Go live right now. Okay. Go.
The Liberty are very short-handed today. What makes them so dangerous, though?
What?
They're short-handed today, but what makes them so dangerous to me?
Well, they're the defending champs, and they have that pedigree. They're still really good and well coached, and that doesn't. Everybody in this league goes through times where you're shorthanded, but that doesn't change your culture or who you are as a team, or they're used to winning, and every time they put on their uniform, they're not hoping to win, they're executing to win. So I'm not thinking too much about that at all. Sabrina and JJ, I mean, they're still, and then they got Meeseman. They have 8, but it's a good 8.
Half of Cam's minutes have come as the lone big on the floor since she's come back. What have you seen out of those lines? I understand a lot of that is with the bench, and she is the lone big off the bench. But what have you seen out of those lines? How would you like to see them adapt with Cam alongside another big?
Like, do I want to see Cam play with another big?
The adaptation that they can kind of work together, coming down the stretch of the season, or alongside either Garrett at times or Azar.
Yeah, I think Cam brings, what I love in our roster is having diversity in terms of different players bring different things, and I think Cam is super athletic and long. We all know her shot blocking, but one of the benefits of rehabbing knees, you get to do a lot of stationary shooting, so she's done a lot of that, and you can see the confidence in her mental shot. I think as she continues to get more minutes, when the minutes restriction continues to be, she's still on it. I think with her, Garrett and Azrael, 3 of them are very different, and that's what I like, is that versatility. So how would, I think with her,
I was looking at the stats. Like,
a
oh, they about
fast
to
lineup
blow
with
down.
5 people that
Yeah,
can
they
shoot it.
fight the back. That second
And so
quarter,
just, I think for the opposing team, that's hard.
they got that
Right?
win.
It's a different look when you have a different group out there. But, she's obviously a huge part of this season and our future. And I can't wait to integrate her more and more and more.
Yeah, I
Beyond Azra's health and availability, what else do you think has contributed to her having
that
big
Medina?
games across the board?
Azure? Yeah, I think if
Did Josh,
we're,
did Josh answer you back?
if she is
I'm
not
gonna text
the
Josh.
top vote getter for most improved, something's wrong, right? And I think when you talk about most improved, a lot of times players will change rosters, and so it's a different opportunity, right? And so if you go from, you're coming off the bench and then you go to another team and now you're starting, that doesn't necessarily show improvement. That just shows bigger opportunity, right? And so Azra's been here, and her numbers from last year to this year have drastically improved. There's no comparison from her effective field goal percentage, her true shooting percentage, 3-point shooting, rebounds. Everything is significantly statistically up. And what contributes to that, I think, she's healthy, obviously, but she's improved and she's put the work in. And she had a great season in United, and she came in here, ready to roll, and she's completely bought in to what we're doing. I think the system has helped her improve in terms of the numbers as shown. But I really, truly, there's so many great players improving across the league. There's nobody in the league that's more improved than Azra Stevens for sure.
Hey, Coach. Hi. You guys talked a lot at the start of the season just learning how to win games and that process would take some time. Obviously, had some success in crunch time and a lot of these games where you made just. What do you attribute that to? Is it just a matter of getting time together, new ideas in practice, or just what?
Yeah, I think all of the above, right? I think winning is when you're used to losing, then you get in close games and you just kind of in your head go to where it's like, oh, here we go again. And getting a group to not take that mental route, and that's been the process. And I think right now, in timeouts and stuff, I keep reiterating, like, we're going to win. Like, we got to execute, we got to defend, we got to do the things in the game plan. Like just continuing that almost, water torture of just like, we're gonna win. And it starts to kind of wear on you, right? And then yes, we obviously spend time getting ATOs and all that, but it's so mental, figuring out how to just dig deep. Every win in this league for us or for whoever is hard earned. And so understanding it's going to be hard, understanding the other team's going to go on runs, understanding that you're going to get calls that you don't like, and it doesn't matter. You just keep pushing forward, and that's been the message I've been having with them. And obviously, success breeds more success, and confidence breeds more confidence. So I think we're starting to see the payoff there.
There's a lot of parity this year, and I'm seeing it in this team. It's just how coaches
They're winning. I tell everybody how LA works.
How do you pay attention to standings
Start
at
winning,
all?
they're gonna show
Not
up.
really. I mean, people talk about it a lot, but I try to really, and people are going to say, do you really? But I really don't. I don't, because I want to be present tense focused on
LA Sports
playing
you were
and
here at LA Live.
hopefully beating you.
Mike Carroll Matthews.
I have learned the hard way over my career. The more I look forward and think, okay, then we can do this, and then if we do that, then we end up tripping on what's in front of us. And so I've learned, honestly, by messing up in that regard, to just really be mentally disciplined to focus on today. And I know we play Dallas next. After that, I don't know. I just try to be really focused with the team and not get ahead of ourselves and just be present minded. So I don't know, to be honest, today where we are in the standings.
Yes,
I know
it's
we have
Friday,
12
we
games
can be
left.
in the
I know
studio.
that today. And each one is huge. So I stand firm on we want to make the playoffs, but 12 games left. We got work to do.
Hey, Coach, Jackie Ray TV. I want to go back to your point about emotion because Sandy Brondello had just said something similar, whether it's they're getting mad at refs or their level of play. When they lose composure, they become easy to beat. Have you seen that? And are you planning to exploit that?
I have not seen that. I have not seen that. I have so much respect for Sandy for New York. Sabrina I've coached against since college. Those guys are winners. And so, no, I have not seen that. I'm not buying into that. We got our hands full tonight for sure.
Hey, Coach. Julie has played basketball all over the world, Eurobasket, Olympics, WNBA. Does that kind of contribute to the way she's able to kind of control the pace of the game, facilitate the way that she does?
Yeah, I mean, she's so smart, cerebral out there, and she comes over to me a lot with things that, like on the sideline, with things that she's seeing, suggestions of, what we could run or who needs to get it. And she's almost always right. And that's a unbelievable gift as a coach to have your point guard like that. The other thing that I love about her, and I love a lot of things about her, but one of the things that I really value about her is that she's also very steady. She doesn't get too high or too low. But in big moments, you see the fire. She's very competitive, but she's very locked in on playing the right way, meaning the ball's moving, the ball's being shared, team basketball. And when your point guard's all about that, then good things follow.
Coach, I have another Elamon one. She has a plus 46, which is the best on the season for this
Julie?
part. Yes.
Yeah.
Plus 46. In what ways beyond the box score does that maybe show up that maybe it's not as obvious when you just look at the stats?
Well, I think kind of going off what I said, like she understands time and score. She understands who, maybe what the other team is struggling with defensively, and she'll look to exploit it. Defensively, she's really smart. Again, she understands what the other team's probably going to try to do, and that all adds up to the plus minus, right? So even if she's not scoring or getting the defensive stop or the rebound, she's impacting it in a huge way. It's really hard not to have her out there in close games. It's really hard to take her out, even though she probably is tired. She's not going to say it. I mean, I've asked her, do you need one? Do you need one? Nope, nope, nope. But she probably does. But it's hard for me to take her out. She's just so valuable.
We'll finish on Zoom with Infinity TV.
Hey, what's up, Coach? LA Sparks Weekly here at LA Live. So, Coach, just thinking about the character and the personality of this team, where have you seen the team grow? Or what would you describe the team's character and personality? And do you think it kind of comes from yourself, someone who's feisty but also very composed when on the sideline?
It's like we've known each other forever. Yes. This team they have a great way of being light and silly or goofy when it's appropriate, and then they have the ability to lock in, and I can be that way as well. I think we're still a work in progress in terms of, it's going to take time for us to really establish what we're about, and by time I mean it's going to take a couple seasons. But I think you're starting to see that they're pretty level-headed and competitive, and we've, the more you play together, the more you hang out together and all of that, there's more of a comfort level with each other, and I think that's what you're seeing. But they are feisty, and I love it, but they also can be goofy and lighthearted when it's appropriate, so it's a good balance. It's kind of how I love it to be.
Hey, Coach, final question, DJ here. Points in the paint and second chance points are way up. Is that a symptom of your system working? I know you said that good defense and better shot selection was there. Is that a symptom of that?
You're more than halfway through. Can you talk a little bit about how you're feeling personally and professionally, being that we're in a way close to the end of the season?
It's a blur. Like the season is such a.
I think we muted. I don't think they heard me. Or Josh must have muted us.
But I feel more settled in. I feel more comfortable.
He might not have. He might just be a one question like
he
said last time.
He should have told that.
But I feel good. I feel very blessed to be here and very fortunate to be coaching this team. It's an opportunity that I'm grateful to have, and I want to win, and I want to win here, and I want to win.
He said he might come back.
So I have, you know,
I just ask it at the
eyes on big things, but enjoying the moment. I really like this team. It's a good group of people. So I think I've learned a lot. I'm sure I've gotten better. I'm sure I've made mistakes, but I'm super happy to be here, and it's humbling.
No, because he can't stand up.
You bet. All right, thank you all.
Here we go. Yo, 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 what's up, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome to yet another episode of LA Sparks Weekly. Well, yours truly, Michael Matthew, and the one and only DJ Tracy Treese. We are here as the Sparks have a big matchup.
Yeah.
Even though they're shorthanded, they're going to be tough. The defending champion, New York Liberty, are here in Los Angeles to be playing at the Crypto.com Arena.
Yep.
DJ, how excited are you from this one tonight? Because they kind of owe us after we done stole one in New York, so it's gonna be a good one.
No. I don't. They don't owe us. They're gonna lose again. I love it when your team is beat up.
Hey,
People have been beating up on us for 3 years, so I do not feel bad for the New York Liberty
at all.
They defending champions. They just got a ring. They deserve a couple losses. They need to be humbled a little bit.
Yeah.
They got some people who out. They can afford a road game loss.
Yeah.
We can't afford a road game loss.
Nah, at all.
So we need to apply pressure. I would say beat them by an inch or a mile. I would take a blowout. I'll take a 2-point overtime, anything. But this is a big game for us.
But I'm very excited from what I saw from this team. Just to kind of take it back to the previous game.
Yep.
They pick up a big win at home versus the Seattle Storm.
Huge win.
No,
Wait a
huge
minute.
win.
This was huge, y'all.
Huge win because I was very disappointed Saturday night when it was a big game versus Valkyrie to try to get that to even up the tiebreaker, and they couldn't make it happen. It was like, oh no. The thoughts was maybe when they see Seattle, they're gonna take a step back and they're gonna lose. And they started slow.
Yeah.
You know, it was scary, but
And then
they
they
found
picked it
a
up.
way to pick up this win.
Yeah, against a very good Seattle.
Really good.
locked and loaded.
Yeah.
Well coached. Cardio like crazy.
Slim showed up.
Slim
the
showed
moving.
up. NECA, we got a ex-Spark legend on the
Man,
court.
facts.
So those version of the Sparks really did a good job putting the pedal to the metal and just showing them that we weren't going to give up that home court. We're going to protect home court, and we're going to get some wins. Now, the Valkyrie loss was a little bit disappointing, but it doesn't throw us off of the playoff
At
picture.
all, nope.
A lot of people are downtrodden and saying that if we can't beat them, we can't get past the playoffs, and that's just not true.
Yeah.
That bottom is very loaded. We got the Washington Mystics, we got the Sparks, and we got the Valkyries all battling for that spot. So we're all about a half a game away from each other. Anything can happen. It's anybody's game. So this game against New York, we pick this up, we can go on a fire roll.
Hey, it's a big game because, you know, you match up with Dallas next, another team that if they play their game, you expect them to take care of business. But, man.
I don't know. Paige Beckers is dropping 30.
No, but the Sparks got several players that can go and drop 20 and play some good defense. But I was just very excited because after that loss, they could have had their heads down, could have been disappointed, but they bounced back, picked up this win. That's what gets me excited about tonight because not only are the Liberty shorthanded, the Sparks are feeling good about themselves, picking up that late game victory. Sometimes a win like that is much better than a blowout win because a blowout win could just be, hey, we made everything tonight, or the other team didn't make anything. But that game, they had to fight. It looked like a playoff game.
And the crowd was going crazy, y'all. Everybody was sitting down when the foul happened. Everybody went crazy. That L one was great. So it was a good moment for De'Erica Hamby as well, right? She's been holding us down when we weren't winning. She's been doing her thing and being consistent and putting up numbers when nobody was looking. So it feels so good.
Contact.
Emergency contact, got that shot at the and then didn't even come to the press conference. My girl said, "I'm out.
I'm out of here.
Drop mic. Let's go to the weekend."
I guess we'll never know. People ask if I'll make this game winner. Guess they never know because she knocked it down. So shout out to the Sparks who sit right now. They're a half game out of the 8th spot. They are 1 game out of the 7th spot. And they are actually only 2.5 games out of the 6th spot. So our 5th spot. So the Sparks can make some noise if they can get off another run. Another. Say they win 5 straight games. They are going to be shooting up these standings. And we've been saying it. You know, we've been talking about it that they're a team that you don't want to see.
Yeah.
If they get into the playoffs hot, they got
Because you
everything.
just don't know.
Yeah, they have
you
everything.
just don't know. It could be a game where it's a blowout,
Yeah.
and if you're discarding and just saying like the Sparks aren't handed. But the same thing goes for the lower teams.
No, yeah,
the
facts.
Connecticut Sun, you cannot count them out, y'all.
No, every game is tough.
Every game is tough, as well as like okay, maybe we can count out the Chicago Sky, but the Washington Mystics, you can't count out the Washington Mystics.
No, yeah.
I was just watching them. Kiki Iriafen, Sonia Citron, they still
Citron is
they just combined for over 50 points, and these women just got in the WNBA. So you're
Yeah.
talking about
They got a bright future.
bright future, the playoff push. No slim. Imagine losing all your vets.
And
still.
That's why
balling.
their rookies are playing so well that they like we can lose some vets and think towards the future because they are so talented and playing well now that we can make some things happen.
Yeah.
But with the Sparks' last win, right? You saw Cameron Brink continue to play well. 14 points, 5 rebounds. Of course, she's going to pick up a block or two. But I think they kind of found out a role for her offensively, and she kind of found out a role for herself to where I'm going to set these screens, I'm going to pop and knock them down.
Knock that down,
Or if you expected that, then I can
shoot that three.
Flash to the basket, get the layup. So just talk about what we've seen from Cameron Brink, especially this last game.
I think what we've seen from Cameron Brink is exactly what they said would happen with Cameron Brink. It's one of those unintended consequences. She got injured. That means she had to be stationary and practice that three-point shot over and over and over again. So we didn't even know that Cameron Brink was coming back and shooting threes like she been shooting. We knew she was coming back and giving us blocks. We knew Cameron Brink was coming back and playing awesome defense. We did not know that she was going to be knocking down that three ball like that. So that's one of those things that she is a pro's pro, and has been practicing things that we didn't even know would be a great benefit. But she didn't have her legs. She practiced just shooting, and now she got that quick shot. Man, it's nice.
She was 2 for 2 from 3 in the win versus the Storm. Made both of her free throws. And coach said it. Hey, Lynne Roberts was like, hey, she was hurt. All she could do is shoot.
And stand up. That's
and
it.
she's somebody, her shooting form looks really solid to where, you know, as she gets stronger, the more she shoot, that you would believe that she can make them. And she's starting to
has 7 feet. You that tall. Who blocking you?
Yeah,
Who blocking your shot?
And then you got to respect the other players around, so it's tough to do. But that win was really impressive because I've been saying it all season long. I think Rakia is truly an X factor for the Sparks. When she plays great, they are nearly like they're so tough to beat.
For sure.
Because you expect emergency contact De'Erica Hamby to play well. You expect Azurá Stevens to be solid as well. And then KP is going to give you 15 to 25 points. But they were able to they were able to win with Rakia only scoring 9 points. You know, so that was an impressive feat. But I just like the fact that they're finally protecting home.
I love
and smacking teams up. So talk to me about them doing exactly that. Because we be coming to these games wanting to see Dub. You winning on the road, great. But the fans here want to see wins in LA, and they've been doing it. So DJ, talk to me about it.
Man, there's nothing better than the atmosphere inside of the Crypto.com arena, formerly the Staples Center. LA fans show out like none other. You hit an air ball, the whole arena's like, whoa. So it's a great basketball. Like if you're a basketball fan, you want to watch some competitive hoops. That's what we've been seeing the Sparks do. We want to see them stay in the fight. We want to see that energy. We want to see those and ones. We want to see a player flying into the stands trying to get the ball. You know what I mean? So the players have done an exceptional job of stepping up to the plate and just answering the call because Coach Lynne is saying, hey, we want to play fast-paced basketball. We want to play great defense, and we want to keep the fans entertained. LA Sparks basketball is back. It's not something that we even had to say. We didn't prompt De'Erica. She was in that press conference, and she said, "Liz." She looked at me. She said, "LA Sparks basketball is back." And De'Erica said that to me.
Hey, and that's what we love to hear here with LA Sparks Weekly. But I'm excited what they're doing at home. 3 straight wins at home with this big one tonight. So it's going to be cool and fun to see this game tonight. I've really been liking what they've been doing as far as the lead guards sharing that basketball. You know what I'm saying? Earlier in the season, it was a lot of dead ball basketball. It was a lot of dribbling. KP trying to
ISO,
go 1 on 5. A little too much of it. Last game, you see 7 assists for KP, 8 assists for Julie Alamon. The game before that, Julie Alamon triple-double. So I want you to talk with me about just the way that ball is moving because they scored. I'm looking at their last few games: 108, 100,
Yeah.
102, 94 points. Just that ball movement is
Yep.
leading to more productive offense, and that's why I think they've been able to win these games.
Same. So when we talk about running it up, we just gonna call it running it up. These are 100-point games. We just running it up.
Yeah.
Because you got players like Julie Van Loo, right? Lou comes out, we passing the ball. When you sharing it, she don't even got to put the ball on the ground. My
Yeah.
girl is not even dribbling. I
Yeah.
didn't even know she was going to shoot a couple of them shots.
Yeah.
She shoot that 3 ball so fast. But if you swinging that ball back and forth, it makes you really hard to defend,
Yeah.
especially if you're protecting the ball. You're really creating more offense for yourself, and you can score faster. You can take it out the net and go complete. We've got so many fast breaks in transition just off playing great defense and passing the ball and sharing it a little bit more. Now, I will say, there have been some moments where we sharing too much. Okay. If you are within 5 to 10 feet of the rim, don't pass that ball.
I think I'd rather see that, like oversharing, than when people are going to the basket. It's 4 people and you throwing up a wild shot.
That's facts.
It shows you that they're willing to share the ball, and it just shows you that these guys, like these ladies, like each other, because we done been around for a couple years with this team, and they was not rocking with each other. The energy wasn't as great as you see it, and sometimes it would show on the basketball court because that ball wouldn't move. Now, guys, like you said, they're at the rim. Or you could go get a layup. No, I see Azrae over for a 3. Let me get her 3 points.
And you better than me, because if I was at the LA Fitness and I was underneath the rim, you best believe I'm taking that thing up and I'm gonna get that foul. But I do like the fact that
we got Jakari Jones, of course, our dedicated follower online.
Okay.
What's up, y'all? Sparks have been hot lately. Not that far from the playoffs, and that's the spark culture we've been waiting for.
Okay.
There you go.
Shout out to our guy, producer Jeff. But it's not Kahari Jones, who's a fellow journalist. Like ourselves, but Shakari Jones.
Yeah.
So shout out to her, and man, the Sparks are hooping.
They hooping.
They're
This
doing
is all
their
we can
thing.
ask for. Competing.
Yeah.
Listen, we're not asking for perfect basketball ever, right? As a fan, you want to come into the game. You want to see your team compete at a high level. You want to have a great game day experience, which the Sparks have really stepped it up. They got that nice little VIP lounge on the side. We got different food in there. They got new merch that's also in the store.
The celebs showing up.
Sparky had that little bit of fall, but Sparky's
in Los Angeles, California, South Central to be exact. LA, when it comes to sports teams, they like to support winners. You can be the Lakers, the Dodgers. If you stink, people gonna not show up as much, you know. But once you start winning, that word gets around. People are like, hey man, y'all hear about the Sparks? They done won, 9 of the last 11, 10 of the last 12. They playing some good basketball. It gets people in Los Angeles to show up, because I'm gonna say it. We are front running city. We like to only support people that's doing well. We ain't really trying to.
I would say
be
number
there for the
2
slums.
sports market. Number 2 for sure.
No,
Only because
what's number 1?
I would say New York.
Man,
For the population
they ain't got no
side,
winning out there.
They don't got no
enough winning to
But
say that.
They fans so delusional, they just come.
No,
that's the only reason I say is they gonna spend that bread.
New
regardless.
York Knicks fans.
Yep.
Dallas Cowboy fans.
Crazy.
Are the most delusional fans in the world.
Don't have a
But
chance of winning.
Here in LA, we keep it real. If you stink, people ain't gonna show up. You ain't worth our time.
And I also will say LA's teams usually always have a chance of winning.
Yeah,
We're
right.
not a market that you come to. If you see KP, she had a solid spot in the Aces.
I'm coming to.
I'm
Los
coming
Angeles,
to.
baby.
I want to be in Hollywood. I want to be a leader. I want to see if I am that girl. I want to be point number 1, and that's what she did. And Plum Dog is leading the team right now in scoring and in assists.
Doing her thing as the Sparks are doing their thing. Once again, LA Sparks Weekly, we are here. Emmy Square Pizza, LA Live. If you outside and you ain't got nothing to do, come pull up Emmy Square Pizza. We are here. Great pizza.
Yep.
They got brews if you like your little beer.
Santa Monica Brew Works.
Santa Monica Brewer is here. So pull up 11th and Figueroa. That's where it's located, right next to the Crypto.com arena.
Yep.
So maybe you are somebody that's tapping in and you're waiting outside of the building and you want to come walk over. Come so.
Come on over.
We are here.
Also, if you at home putting your clothes on, you late.
Yeah,
Hurry up.
Late.
Come on over to the tailgate. Put your clothes on.
We got it going.
But you ain't going to be late to the game. We
But
got
that-
to tell them to come on in.
but that-
we
that
got the
Emmy-
fans coming in, and y'all right on time. That's right. That's
Hey,
right.
hey,
What's
brother?
up, homie?
How you doing? So we got people tapping in, man, showing love. here, LA Live, Figaro on the 11th, Emmy Square Pizza, the LA Sparks Tailgate, sponsored by, or led by Infinity TV. So, man, we thank you guys for tuning in with
Let's
us.
talk real quick, Michael, about three-pointers. Okay, we got
three-point
Sabrina
shooter.
Ionescu coming into the building.
Ooh, yeah.
The only woman that shot against Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Okay.
She gonna get him up.
She gonna light him. I mean, with 8 people only being on the court, I think she just gonna shoot from half court. She gonna bring the ball up and then just pass it to herself.
She's gonna get him up. But speaking of three-point shooting, I think that the Sparks have grown so much, and that has kind of helped them offensively.
Yeah.
Because Rakia is making her three-point shots for the most part. KP, we know what she do from three. The Julies are now knocking them down. Azare has been making them all season long. Now you add Cameron Brink. That's 2 bigs that can knock down the 3 ball. That shot is becoming a true weapon. And I didn't even mention Ray Burrell, who can do it. De'Erica Hamby as well. Like, they have a roster full of every player that get on that court can shoot and make an open 3. So that brings a different type of challenge to these defenses, because it's like, who do we leave, who do we give space to?
Well, let's also talk about the further challenge, because these women that are shooting these three-pointers that you're talking about are also much taller than their counterparts.
Yeah.
So if we got women who are 6 feet, 6'8", you know what I mean, 7 feet tall, Cameron Brink shooting a three-pointer. Yeah. So that's a different kind of threat. If she can shoot the 3, or she can take you off the dribble and go up, or if she's right under the basket and she's getting a second chance point. So though the New York Liberty can shoot that 3 ball, the Sparks got the 3. We can beat you off the dribble. Cameron Brink might dunk. I don't know. I ain't never seen her do it, but who knows? You 7 feet.
I'm only disappointed about one thing tonight when it comes to speaking of this game. That it ain't on ESPN, man. This should have been the primetime game.
TV.
LA versus New York. The Sparks
ESPN.
versus the defending champions. After they had such a great game that led to a buzzer beater for Rakia. This game should have been on ESPN, WNBA.
Yeah.
I know we like the Fever. I know, Paige Becker's and the Wings, but this should have been the game.
Well, here's the thing.
ESPN.
They scheduled all these games thinking Kaylin was playing.
No, yeah, fact.
Now we got all
Adjust. Make them flexible.
ESPN losses for the Indiana Fever.
Man, make them flexible, but it's going to be on NBA TV.
Yeah.
But I would have loved for people that don't have NBA TV to be able to check out what the Spark team is looking like, because they are playing some incredible basketball, finding ways to win, especially at home. But man,
you know what? Shouts out to ESPN for showing love. Rakia on that at the end when she hit that point.
Oh yeah.
And they had the meme with her and Dominique Malunga.
Oh yeah.
That was the perfect sports moment, because at the beginning of the season, fans, if you weren't there, Rakia Jackson commented about Dominique Malunga. Spark fans.
Shout out to we have one.
We got a Liberty fan too. That's okay, girl.
Okay.
Rep the squad.
We
Rep
support
the squad.
entire W. Here at the Sparks Tailgate. But yeah, it's gonna be a big one tonight.
Wait. Let me finish the story.
Okay.
So Rakia on Dominique Malunga's when she got drafted, because Dominique Malunga is from France, she can dunk. Rakia tweeted and said, "Lord, please don't let me be the first WNBA player to get dunked on." So that meme, when Rakia hit that shot and Dominique Malunga was like, "Oh my God," it was all over ESPN. So shouts out to whoever running their social media.
Hey,
that was the meme. Rakia shared it. I shared it. It was wonderful.
So shout out to the Sparks. Liberty tonight going to be a great game. Once again, the Liberty coming a little short-handed. No, Isabella Harrison, she's out. No, Brianna Stewart,
we got our women's basketball friends here.
Yeah, so shout out to
all
of the Sparks fans. See you guys
around
inside.
early.
We'll come look for you guys.
Sparks fans.
Spark fans are out and about. Once again, we are here at Emmy Square Pizza, Fig and 11th, where we're seeing everybody walking over, getting to the game, piling in. So maybe you can't make it to the game. You can come get you some pizza. They're gonna have the game on the TVs here.
And another thing,
check them out.
Y'all been DMing us asking when we're doing this. You have to follow us. You gotta follow. You never know what we gonna pop up. We was at the beach.
Man.
We done been to Long Beach, Venice. Now we over here on Figueroa at Emmy Square. You gotta hit us up on social media so you know where we are next, because we giving away tickets.
We like Carmen Sandiego. For those who remember, Carmen Sandiego, except instead of wearing red,
we got to get that a shirt, Dewan. We need some Carmen Sandiego LA Sparks Weekly.
Purple and gold, man.
Purple and gold.
But the Sparks are looking to pick up their fourth straight victory here at home. They're 6-9 at home so far, playing much better basketball.
Sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy, but they struggle early on, at home. That it was like they rather play on the road. But I like the fact that Coach said, hey, we want to treat these games like they're road games.
Like
if
they
that
were,
helps.
and De'Erica said, "Y'all really want to know the truth? Yeah, we just pretend we ain't at home.
Yeah,
That's
that part.
crazy.
So you got to do what you got to do. But to start the show, the fans were able to hear Coach Lynne Roberts in the pregame presser, and she talked about just the efficiency that they're getting offensively. I was able to ask her a question about the personality and character because at my time coaching the little hoop, people would say, "Hey, you coach so hard, your team plays the same way." It's a great thing to see.
Yeah.
It's the same thing you see with this Sparks team. Like when you look at Coach Lynne Roberts, she coaches really hard and feisty,
Yeah.
but then she's real cool, calm, and collected
Laid back.
as well. And you see the same thing for the team. They play hard, but at the big moments, they're starting to be like very calm and making the
Yep.
right plays. What's your thoughts on what she talked about that? Because she said, "Hey, do you know me? How long you been knowing me?"
Hey,
and
Coach
that's what
Lynn
I
has
see.
always been the vibe.
Vibe.
But you know what? She is like probably one of the first people before the whole social media meme of the girl standing in them 6-inch heels.
Yeah.
Coach Lynn be in 6-inch heels in a deep squat on the side of the court. There's not much
Man.
more poise than that. What's up, Jeff?
We've
You got
one-
a comment. Got a comment.
Yep. Zakari is saying, and I actually have a thought on this as well. Do y'all think that the Sparks can get past the first round with no home court advantage? It's hard to win on the road. Personally, they played better on the road. Exactly. They
Yeah.
played better on the road.
Yeah, much better on the road.
And to be honest, that 8th seed is not desirable. Like
Oh,
we're
not at
probably
all.
going to be a first round exit, but that wasn't the goal.
But they
Wasn't to
can get-
win the playoffs. The goal was to get in. But
They
if
can
we get to the
past
7th
8th
seed,
yeah,
then we good.
7 and they
Seven,
get to 6.
That
Hell.
8th seed is rough. Everybody who in that 8th seed is losing unless you got a Cinderella story.
Yeah, because Minnesota is
Hey,
going to
you about to
be
get stomped by the Minnesota
really
Lynx
tough.
with no fee.
But we're not thinking about the playoffs. It's a step at
We
a
thinking
time.
about getting there though, so we
Yeah.
like where you thinking. Keep commenting about the playoffs. We want to hear your predictions, but we
Yeah.
really just wanted to
And
make it there.
That's like Coach Roberts. She's like, I don't look too far ahead. I know that we play Dallas next, but I just like to stay in the moment, and that's been helping
Yep.
them. But
Shout out to all the kids on the
shout out
bike.
to the bikers. Let me see a Willie. Let me
Hey.
see a Willie. Let me see a Willie.
Hey! Shouts
But-
out to all the kids
Hey.
hanging out on Fig riding these bikes constantly. I used to
Hey,
live over here,
if
so
you,
they be out here
if
day
you
and night.
haven't been over here, is that Reagan Peebly over there?
Yeah.
We got a
we got the
special
Sparks GM
guest
about to pull up on
here.
us, y'all. This is a
This,
great
this,
time.
this. Okay, we got
Shouts
the Willies
out to
going
the
on.
kids.
Shout out to you guys for
Hey,
tapping in
showing
with
up.
us.
Bring your friends back. Kids, I know it's about 50 of y'all riding around.
Bring everybody, man.
Okay, thank you. Hey.
GM Reagan Peebly.
We got the GM. Come on
Can we get you
over.
in? Can we get you to join us for a little bit?
You want to come through?
We got the GM here.
Kids, act right. We got somebody important over here.
So-
Welcome to the show, Reagan. How y'all
Thanks.
doing?
I'm spending my 50th birthday with y'all.
Oh,
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Leo
Fitty.
season.
Fitty, fitty,
Hey,
fitty.
happy birthday. So we got to talk about it because this team, you know, you've been telling us since last season, hey, we're going to figure some things out. Once some pieces fall into place, we're going to start to put it together. And the team is doing exactly that. Just for you being the person who orchestrated this, you know, bringing in Coach Lynne Roberts and fitting the pieces. Because right now, the puzzle, it looks like, hey, these pieces all fit there. Just what's your thoughts on what you've seen from the team on the hot play so far?
Well, first of all, you guys are like spreading the word incredibly.
Oh,
We thank you for everything you're doing and the energy you bring into the gym. And I know it's not just in crypto.com, but it's just wherever you are, you're making people notice and pay attention. So we thank you for that. We cannot do it without you. We can't attract the best talent here in LA without you all, truly. So you're part of those pieces of the puzzle.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget
Big
it.
shouts out.
Don't forget about
It takes a village.
Yeah.
We got to talk about the great. I call it the great Cameron Brink because she's looking healthy.
Yeah.
She's of course blocking shots, getting deflections, challenging shots. But offensively, I think she's surprising a lot of people. Especially last year, she can knock down the 3-ball here and there. But right now, she's looking very consistent
She's
and confident
confident, yeah.
with her 3-point shooting. Can you talk about what you've seen from her offensively and just the confidence that she's playing at?
Well, I love that you're talking about her offense because we all know, and it's a big part of what got her into this league was her defensive prowess. But she played in a system in college that was a very high IQ system. It was about moving the ball, it was cutting, it was passing. She had to develop a lot of skills. And we drafted her because we also felt the runway ahead of her offensively was long. And we're excited about her development. I think she sees the importance of the three ball in this system and the rim. And she is excited about being able to contribute to that and show that part of her game. She feels empowered to really take those shots. And I will say the blessing of the curse, of just the injury is she got to spend a lot of time watching. But she also got a lot of time to work on her shot because, we have an accident over here. Okay.
You
You
all
got
right,
a head
man?
on a swivel. Okay. But she got a lot of time to work on her shot because there were moments where she wasn't allowed to do cutting and certain kind of jumping, but she could shoot.
Yeah.
And I think she really spent a lot of time and invested in that.
And Reagan, I want to talk to you about the sleeper you told us about last year. So we were sitting and eating lunch, and we were talking about Julie Alamon.
Yeah.
You asked me and Michael, have we watched
Yeah.
film on her? So we sat down and watched film last year. And I don't even think with us watching the film, we truly understood what was happening to us. Can you talk about Julie Alamon's progression since she joined the team here?
Well, Julie was supposed to be with us last season, but she went through, just some heartbreaking injuries herself. And, the chance to wear your country's uniform and be the starting point guard for the Belgian national team in the Olympics, that was in jeopardy with an injury she got actually due to a fan when she was playing in Europe. She busted her tail to recover so she could play for the Olympics. That's why she didn't come and play for us. And then while she was in Paris before the game started, she got another injury that kept her, and she ended up having to go home. So just her endurance is tremendous. And, Lynn and I went over to Turkey and spent time with her in the off season. We kept talking about the vision that we had and how we believed in her. And we believed that her as a starting member for this team was going to be critical. Just the IQ she brings, the pace she can play. Watch how she changes paces. She knows who needs to get the ball in their hands, and it's not always with the obvious one pass. It's the hockey assist. It's those type of things, and creating it in transition, cross matches. But how about the defense she's played lately?
Amazing. Lights out.
The defense.
That final steal of the game, those kind of things matter.
I know. I saw our social called her the Belgian burglar, and I loved it. I loved it.
Yo, that's a good nickname.
Yeah.
We're trying to learn some Belgian words so we can call her the point guard.
There we go. Okay.
That would be unique. So we have a player that we gave a cool nickname to. We call her Emergency Contact. That's De'Erica Handy.
Yeah.
Because
no kidding.
you can depend on her. Can you just talk about her leadership and the way that she's been able to not only be that leader on the court, but also off the court? Because she said they like to do things just as much on the court together as they do off the court.
Maybe call her Ice because in case of emergency.
Yeah.
Right? There you go.
I like that too.
Please return to crypto.com arena.
Yes. But De'Erica, I say it all the time that if you want to know who a player is on the court, just study them off the court.
Sparks fans.
Because when
Sparks
there we
fans.
go, and she's a queen. Look at her, yes, with her crown.
The kid swag is always so good.
Yes, but study who someone is off the court, and that'll tell you what they do on the court. And De'Erica, one of De'Erica's challenges early in the season. And she and we found a little room. I don't even remember where it was. We found a little room in a locker room, and it was post game. And, we were just talking. I was like, De'Erica, you're not being you. And I don't think she'd mind if I share this because it just shows the heart she has. She's like, I'm just trying to get everybody involved. And I said, who asked you to do that? That your job is to go be her.
Yeah.
And you got to at least look at the rim, baby. Like, go score. And she, I think, went through a period of time where she was Mama D with a capital M and a capital A and a capital M and an A and was taking care of everybody else. And I was like, just go be D.
Yeah.
Go be D. And she's done an amazing job of that. But she truly does. She is a mom to this whole group. She's a mom to me. It's my birthday today, and she found a way to celebrate me today. And I think about how she had time to do that because she flew after the game, last game, to go be with Amaya on first day of school, flew back yesterday, got her recovery in, and still found time to think of other people.
That's that mama strength. You know about it.
Yeah,
That's
well,
not, you got extra hours in the day with that mama strength. Let's talk about Rakia Jackson. Let's move
RJ.
into sophomore season. Rakia is being everybody that we thought she was going to be. Are you at all shocked by any of the fans' reaction or what Rakia has done so far?
No. I mean, I know in tough moments, people want to be mad that we don't have that 26 first right now.
Yep.
But we went and studied Rakia for a week when she was at Tennessee. Watched every practice, every game. She didn't know, but I was watching. She showed up for class, like, you know, peeking, doing a little study on her, and just really believe that she's the truth. Rakia Jackson is the truth.
Absolutely.
And that was what led us. I felt like she was going to be available at 4, and that's what led to that decision. And in this build, like, we just felt like we needed to get her. And I thought she paired well with someone like Cameron. It allowed us to kind of focus more on the backcourt and the next steps of development. And I think, you know, what makes Caitlin and Paige so special and what they're doing is they're having success in the backcourt right away.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it takes a minute. It took KP a minute. It took Sue Bird a minute. Most of the times, it takes people in the backcourt a minute. And we knew we were going to need to target veterans in that backcourt growth. And we also knew we had Julie. So, I mean, just Rakia also, she brings the glam. She brings the Detroit element. She brings the Hollywood, all of that. But I don't think enough gets talked about what a great teammate she is. When you see a teammate hit the ground, Rakia doesn't walk to them to pick them up. She sprints to them. She doesn't one hand lift them. She two hands lift them. She points to her passer all the time. Like, she is a great teammate. And she really does. She'll mention it sometimes quietly on her social, but she really does put in a lot of time, even if it's late at night, on building that confidence and seeing that ball go through the net.
Yeah. So shout out to the Sparks legend and great Lisa Leslie. She gave her a great nickname. I'm pretty sure you heard it for Rakia, but the Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Just how does that fit her perfectly? Because of course we know that she's somebody that could be a model, but when she get on that court, she's talking mess. She might pick up a technical here and there. Just how has that been able to also rub off on her teammates for them to say, if she going hard like that, we need to match it?
Well, I love that it's not Beauty or the Beast. It's Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Because I think both can exist all of the time.
Yes.
All of the time. And I love that Rakia is, I think, not just that example to young hoopers on what it can look like, from how you play the game and the versatility you need to have, and how to show up as a teammate. But she also shows up in, you know, that branding side and glamming it up. And it's just fun to watch her step into that. And like, that was a bit of the message to her last year was don't defer. Don't wait to become her. You are her, and go be her.
Unleash the beast.
There we go. There you go. But it's been fun to have her.
Final question for me, Reagan. We are on this playoff push. People thought I was crazy. I mean, like,
I
thousands
see
of
you
people
yelling it and laughing it after every game.
Yeah. But we knew that this would happen. We knew when we got healthy, it was going to happen. So can you talk about how exciting it is to plan for it and for it to actually be happening and know that the work still has to be done, to rally the troops right now and get excited and have the fan base really show up for us?
Well, again, we're pushing to the playoffs this season. That's what we are wanting. That was the plan all along. Win now. But we also are trying to build an organization that can sustain success. So it's not just once every 4 years and then you're back into a rebuild. And fans have everything to do with us being able to do that, because you want players that are coming off of rookie scales. We got the whole league being, you know, unrestricted free agents next year, pretty much. We want them to die to be in LA, not for the sunshine. That's nice too, but for the fans and what it means to be a Spark and know that, like, maybe one day, like CP, you're going to get your jersey retired and that everyone's going to show up and show out for you in that. So yes, we are focused on that. Lynn and I are very aligned in that it's like be where your feet are. That is a hardcore mantra for me. The most important thing is today. It's the liberty. It's taking care of that and trust the process. Those other things will happen if you treat people right, you work really hard, and you make smart decisions.
Thank you. I'm gonna give Michael the last question I got to give for you. I'll be back.
We're here with the Sparks GM Reagan Peebly, the birthday girl, here at Emmy Square Pizza here on Fig and 11th LA Live. So I asked this question to Coach earlier at the presser about her character, her personality. She's somebody that's very feisty, right? Yep. But then she's also very calm and collected as well. How do you think that personality and character of hers has rubbed off on this team to where now you see they're going to be tough and play really hard and be dogs on the court, but at the same time, they're always composed, which has allowed them to win some of these late games?
I think you answered your own question. Okay. I do. I think, Coach Roberts does a really good job, I think, she's, almost stoic. And I don't mean just stoic in the look, but I think the mindset, her approach to this game and to life is control what you can control. Okay. And again, be where your feet are, focus on today, do the right things, and just trust that. And even in the course of a game, she's better at it than me sometimes. I'm not a GM that sits in my seat nicely claps nicely. I'll holler a little bit.
I saw you sitting away in the crowd one day.
Sometimes
I'll holler.
Going crazy right there.
Yeah, I'll get a little loud. But she just stays calm and poised. And I think what I really know and believe is that she is a point guard's head coach. Oh yeah. Because a point guard can't take time in the course of the game and dissect and sift through emotion in order to get the message. And she's just always steady, communicates clearly and calm. You know what she needs and what she wants, and then she's going to go let you take care of what needs to get done. Yeah. But I think the players appreciate that she brings that stoicism with her.
No, yeah, she's been great. You're seeing the best from this team. The fans. If you have a final word for the fans here of LA Sparks Weekly, what would you have to tell them, GM Reagan?
Keep subscribing.
Oh, yes, you heard it here.
Keep subscribing.
We thank you so much. We gotta do a special thing for her. It is her birthday today, so we're gonna sing you a song. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Come on, Pete. Happy birthday to you. You can join us, folks. Happy birthday, dear Reagan. Happy birthday to you. We got you a pizza.
Oh my goodness. Oh, a pizza. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. This is awesome.
And we're hopeful that the Sparks
I love it.
Take care of business tonight because
it's a big one. Every game's a big one.
You have a great snack. Shout out to the folks at Emmy Square Pizza for hooking us up with the pizza. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you at the game.
Yeah, we're gonna come in there and show you some love. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, you want to get a quick picture,
let's take
Reagan?
this picture before you get out of
All
here.
you people on the live stream, just wait.
Yeah.
Where am I looking? This way?
Yeah.
Great job. Well done, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
you so much. Yeah, I know. Thank you. On your birthday.
On your birthday. We feel so special.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, everybody who's watching the live stream, the Sparks game is almost tipping off. It is 6:05 p.m. We are standing outside of the Crypto.com arena in LA Live at Emmy Square Pizza. Yeah. That's a swag bag, but you probably got all that stuff.
We'll make sure the right fan gets this.
Fans, come on down to Emmy Square Pizza. We got some swag bags. We're giving away 2 tickets to an upcoming LA Sparks home game.
Hey, you never know who's going to pull up next. We might get a player come out here
we don't know
before the game. Like, hey, let me sneak out here and show some. Hey, Reagan in the back.
Reagan said, no, there's no player. All right.
That's where we draw the line.
Maybe a player's family. Maybe a player's family.
Rakia Jackson's mom listens to the show. So shouts out to Rakia Jackson's mom, friend of the show. We know she's tapping in.
No, yeah. So LA Sparks Weekly here. Big one tonight. The Sparks, defending champion New York Liberty, are here in Los Angeles. LA and New York, like I said, this game should have been on ESPN.
This is the crosstown fight. It's East Coast versus West Coast.
No, yeah. Hey,
this is bigger than Biggie versus Tupac.
Man, that part. Yeah. So we getting ready for it. we got another friend of the show that's walking up,
Mick,
a fellow
Mick,
journalist,
hey.
straight out of Compton.
Straight out of Compton,
The
man.
one and only Mick. So, man, we need to chop it up with you about tonight's game because it's a big one.
Dang, I come straight into the mic, huh?
So, yeah. Yeah. Take that off.
Sorry.
Take that off. We know you're a professional. You got to show out to us, girl.
Sorry, let me take
But tonight, you know, it's a big one. Just
Mick got the, hold on, wait. Shouts out to the swag. Turn your head to the side. Mick got the pencil. She about to write. She writing the stats old school right here.
That's a real
I got the
journalist.
pencil and the paper, you know.
Yeah.
I write stuff down.
That's
you know what
right.
I'm
That's a
saying?
real journalist. So,
Yeah.
man,
What's
tonight
up?
with this matchup versus the Liberty.
Yes.
It's late in the season. Almost every game feel like a must win for the
Must
Sparks.
win, yes,
The
indeed.
Liberty are going to be shorthanded. They without like 3 or 4 players.
Yes.
What can you remember from the last time the two teams faced off that helped the Sparks pick up that win, that you believe that will help them pick up this victory tonight?
Only thing I remember is Rakia hitting that last shot. That's
Okay.
all I remember.
That's all you need to remember.
Yeah.
That's
everything else doesn't matter. It's just
Okay.
Rakia hitting that last shot. They're gonna be going for her this game.
Yeah.
That's-
They got 8 players. Who going for her?
What do you
Everybody.
think? What do you think it's going to take for them to win tonight's game?
Bring the
against
same energy
Liberty?
they've been bringing the last couple of games at home.
Okay.
That's it. Protect the home court, manage their turnovers, good shot selections, make sure they just make good shots.
I like that you said manage their turnovers. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Julie Alamon has been huge for the Sparks.
Huge.
At bringing that ball up. We talked
Yep.
to KP in the last press conference, and KP said,
What'd
listen,
she
y'all, Julie is the GOAT. She is the secret to my success.
Yep.
She has been taking all the pressure off of me. Can you talk about how Julie Alamon has been helping the Sparks with those turnovers, girl?
One thing I like about KP is that she's allowing herself to take a lot of the pressure
Julie.
off of her. I'm gonna get to Julie,
my
but let me build it up a little bit.
Dang.
Dang. You made me forget what I was gonna say, but Julie Alamon, she's been doing. He just messed up my whole little thought. God no. Julie Alamon, she's been doing great with the team. She's doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing, managing the floor, taking a lot of that pressure off of KP. KP's been trying to do it all by herself, and with Julie Alamon on the floor, she doesn't have to.
Yeah.
So I like that KP can just do her thing. She can show up in the second quarter if she needs to. She can facilitate. She can be a James Harden from the Clippers if she needs to be. But you know,
You see Mike.
We don't want to be
Every
that.
time you say Clippers, Mike Kell be like, oh my God.
you know
Here
your
she
girl
go with
gotta
this
throw it in.
Clippers.
You know your girl gotta throw it in a little bit.
Clippers fans got the craziest agenda.
Yeah, we
Okay,
do.
they gonna fit the Clippers into any
matter
conversation.
Anytime I can, I will.
You could be talking to the President of the United States. They're going to throw in the
And I'm gonna say Mr. Obama.
This is a Los Angeles Sparks show. That's what we're talking
It is.
about. So with GM Reagan Peabley, we talked
You
about.
don't. Yeah, let me tell you what she said. She said, "Get your friends."
Oh,
Is that what
yeah?
she said? Love that.
She said, "I'll pass her." She said, "Get your friends, get your friends." I said, "They over there being reckless."
Hey, shout out to come on, man. That's what she the best GM.
Hey,
in the
for
company, man.
sure,
Stop playing with her.
Yeah, that's what she said.
We talked about Cameron Brink.
Yeah.
The way that she's surprising a lot of people. Everybody with her coming back, we're like, we know she gonna defend. We know she gonna block shots, alter shots.
Yep.
Get some deflections, get some steals. But offensively, she's putting it in like 12 points in the game before, 14 points.
14
in the
points in
last game,
11
knocking
minutes.
down the 3 ball.
Yeah. Yep.
Just talk to me about what we've been able to see from her offensively.
Hey, she's scary, man. When she get on the floor, they don't know what she's gonna do. And I like that when Cameron Brink is defensive, she's offensive. They don't know what she's gonna do on the floor. So for her to be scary like that, I mean, Cameron just.
Hey, and you know,
she
I
fly.
like that you say that Cameron Brink is scary because
Yeah.
what you mean by that, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
She step on that court, everybody's shot is altered.
Yeah, they don't know,
Everybody who was flaming
she
up
gonna
them
do, what she
threes,
gonna do.
all of a sudden they dribbling into the
Yeah,
rim. You feel
yeah.
me? Because you get that big hand in front of you.
Yep.
You don't feel so confident
Yeah.
about that
Yeah.
shot going in.
Yeah.
So
She got to work on her fouls a little bit, but she's still dope though.
you know, I think about that a lot. I think Cameron should keep the fouls.
Yeah.
Because the fouls they reinforce the
Don't
fear.
foul out.
Don't foul out.
Yeah, we
but
don't
get
need
at
to
least
foul
3
out.
fouls a
Stay
game.
aggressive. Stay
Yeah.
aggressive. Hey, so
Use all of your 6 fouls.
Yeah,
Just use them wisely.
You're well protected with having Azare on the court,
Yeah.
with having De'Erica.
The quiet
Taylor.
assassin
They
right
don't
there.
need you to play 30 minutes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
just come out there, hoop, play
Yep.
hard. But her production offensively has just been lights out.
Yep.
So if you saw me typing on the computer, fans, I was trying to look up the word for playmaker in Dutch,
What the
which
heck
is
is that?
spoken in Belgium. So
Oh
I'm
my
gonna have to
God.
learn this word so I can say it to Julie Alamon,
Uh-huh.
so that she'll be like, okay,
That's
that's a
fine.
real
Mike
one.
Hill about
That's
to Rosetta
fine.
Stone us in front of Julie
She
Alamon.
gonna
Y'all make
appreciate
sure the cameras
that.
be running.
She gonna
Y'all
appreciate that.
y'all get ready. She gonna laugh a
She
little
gonna
bit.
She
laugh,
will.
but
But
she
don't
gonna
let
rock
me
with
get
it.
this. Don't let me get it right, man. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go up with
Hey,
Yeah.
I think Satu speak Dutch too.
it. Does she?
Yeah, Satu.
Oh, okay.
Niara Sabali, who's in town from
Yeah.
the New York Liberty. I don't think she's playing today, but shouts out to the
Yeah.
Sabali sisters.
I
Yeah.
gotta learn how to say this because she is the one.
Say it right now.
She's really shy.
Say it right
Yeah.
now. Work on it.
No. If you remember, Julie Alamon was on the show. She was juggling while she was doing the interview.
Yeah.
That's how I should have known she was a GOAT right there. She's
She
doing
so
the
dope.
media interview. She juggling the ball. She dropped one. She went and got it. She was laughing. She was talking.
Yeah.
Julie is the player that's
Yeah.
like not on the top of your scouting report,
Uh-huh.
but she's on every part of the box
Yeah,
score.
but
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
better know because she may not do a triple double all the time, but she shows she can do that. But she gonna be a triple single for sure. She gonna get 5
Triple
rebounds, 5
single.
assists,
And you know I'm queen of the
and at
triple
least
single.
5 points. So
That's my stat.
shout out to
I'ma tell her
Julie
that.
Yeah.
Alamon,
Triple single.
what she's able to do. It's getting closer to game time. We
Yeah.
about what 48 minutes
Yeah.
away.
All right, y'all. Let's talk about player of the game.
I like what y'all doing out here. This is
thank you.
super
Thank you.
fly. Y'all
Welcome
got
to our new home.
the folks involved, the
Yeah.
people
Around the
involved. They
street. There's
taking
kids
pictures
on
of
bikes.
y'all.
My brother.
Yeah,
we doing
this
the
is
bike
dope.
skateboard thing.
Yeah.
That's
So
dope.
we pulling
So
up.
proud of
It's
y'all.
summertime, so
And
we
Reagan
outside.
don't
Man.
know. Reagan, hopefully she fast forward this part. I'm gonna try to get one of the players to sneak out here,
And just
get a
come to the
slice.
game.
Maybe we gotta come early enough
Yeah.
to get them
We
out
have to
here
be
and get a
here at
slice.
1 p.m. and standing out in the sun to get them players. I be
Hey,
shooting around,
that
man.
part. But let's get to it.
Yeah.
I'm happy you joined us here, man.
You're welcome.
Let's talk about it. Player of the game. Who's that player tonight for the Los Angeles Sparks? Let us know in the comments as well. Who's that player
I would
that
like to
you
see
feel
Azure step up
is that
tonight.
is going to help the Sparks pick up this W against the
like
New
what
York
you're saying.
Liberty?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments who you got. We'll give you
AZ.
a shout out and tell you what we think about that pick. We'll start with our guest. Man, who you got as your player?
I
of
would
the
like
game?
to see Azure be the player of the game. She's a quiet assassin. She had 10 points last game,
Yep.
and
has some
she's
threes,
amazing.
too.
Yeah, she has some big
a block.
threes. They're gonna be sleeping on her tonight. They're gonna be too focused on Rakia, too focused on KP. So I think Azure is gonna be that quiet assassin.
She had
Yep.
15.
15. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
my God.
I'm so sorry. I was way off.
Don't do her like
You
that.
are
She
right.
had 9 points
I
too.
did
That
too.
last
Azure,
team was
get
quiet.
your friend.
I'm so sorry, Azure. I love you.
But DJ, who is that player tonight that's going to shine the brightest to help the Sparks?
I don't know why I
said.
said
I'm
Ten.
with Mint. Azure Stevens is going to be the player to look out for
Yeah.
because there's no Stewie.
Yeah.
Without the New York Liberty, with the New York Liberty not having Stewie means that they have a huge deficiency in height.
Yep.
They're not a team that stack like us with
No,
a bunch of players
Bunch
at
of-
6 feet
with some
7.
length.
No.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be playing small ball today. They're gonna be tired, but Natasha Cloud, every time she come up in here, she go crazy. A 25 point. I don't know what the stat is, Michael.
Yeah.
Our guy Ray ain't here with the stats. But Natasha Cloud act different when she come to LA. It's probably because of the social scene, maybe the club. She real famous on social media.
Yeah.
But you gotta watch out because with her and Sabrina Ionescu, the guards in the backcourt might do a little something to us.
Yeah.
But Azure Z Stevens is gonna be wide open in the
Yeah,
paint. No
yeah.
Breonna Stewart. Let's do it.
Let's
She gonna
go,
score at
AZ.
least 21 and 10 is my just off the top of my head. 21
Yeah, I would say about 15.
Hey, so when
About
May
15
walked
points.
in, she said the only thing she remembered of that last game was Rakia Jackson,
Rakia Jackson.
making the buzzer beater.
Yeah.
And Rakia did more than that. She had
I
24
know.
points,
I know.
went crazy,
Yeah.
and did her thing. Last game, she had 9 points. It was a little step back.
Yeah.
They did some things on her
Team
to
effort,
slow
though.
her down. But Rakia Jackson is about to bounce back tonight
Yeah.
to help the Sparks pick up this win.
That's
She's
right.
like, I ain't scoring 9 points
Yeah.
again.
She looked fly tonight.
I'm trying to average 15 up. So she come in with her funeral clothes, killing it before the game. She about to have her funeral
Ricky.
Hey,
dress
she
on.
looking fly tonight. Her hair is
Hey.
pretty. She got that burgundy
Like
hair
DJ
going
said,
on.
she and her villain
Villain era.
era.
Yeah.
Rakia
Hey.
Jackson will
Yeah.
show up tonight, and she is going to score
What?
17 plus
17?
points
Okay.
to help them win this game against the Liberty. She gonna have some fly kicks on.
That's right.
The hair gonna be hooked.
Hair is nice.
Headband gonna be tight. Headband gonna be tight.
It's gonna be a team effort tonight, though.
Yeah,
They've been a team effort the last couple of games. So
I want to see them. I want to see 20
points.
points over the New York Liberty. 15 to 20 over them.
Oh yeah,
we gotta smack them up.
That they pounce on them.
15 to 20. They don't have none of their stars, but everybody.
All the starters gonna be in double figures tonight.
I'm hoping so. The big four, the fearsome foursome for
Got
sure.
to.
Okay.
I hope they don't even play the fourth quarter. Let Sanaya get some burn.
I need to see Emma play tonight
because we need to break. Let's also talk about going into the playoffs. They got another game on Friday, so they got a couple days to sit. But we don't want our players to be so tired, right? Tina Charles even sat out yesterday. The Connecticut Sun have lost like 9 games in a row. They had a back-to-back. Shorty was sitting on the bench. Man, she was sitting on there with the glasses. They don't pay her enough to do that all on her day off like that.
So just before we get out of here, just to look ahead, because we all three got the Sparks winning tonight, right?
Oh, of course.
Of course.
So we all got the Sparks winning tonight. Taking care of business.
100+ points.
They got before they return here, they got Dallas Friday night.
Yep.
And then they have Washington on Sunday before they return on Wednesday against Dallas once again.
Yep.
What's our expectation going forward with those two games? We know they're very important.
Yep.
There are two teams that are sitting under them right now. Just how do we think a win tonight can help move them forward to be prepared for those two games?
I think just real quick, y'all. BTA on these lower teams.
Okay.
I don't know if you know what that means.
BTA.
Behind. Okay.
Earth.
What I'm saying is, even though those teams are below us, that 10th team, that 9th team,
don't matter.
You need to smack them up because you sleep on the Dallas Wings if you want to. They got Enrique Ogumbawale and Paige Beckers. We'll be blown out by 30 by halftime. If we don't. So we got to keep our eye on the ball. I like that coach says she's being where her feet are, just taking it one game at a time because that's how you have to do it. You look too far in the future, you let that Dallas Wings game slip, we might miss the playoffs. So that's how important it is.
So it's going to be really big. What
about
you think,
you,
man?
Piggyback off of you. Just take it game by game. You can't underestimate these teams that are under you because they'll come out and just fire on your ass.
Yep,
that's exactly
That's a Compton lingo right there.
You know
Straight out
what?
of Compton. We weren't playing.
Straight out of the city.
Hey, we love it. But I just want to, before we get out of here, got to give praise to GM Reagan Peebly.
Hey.
It's her birthday today, so
happy birthday.
show up. Clearly a friend.
Say,
of the
get
show.
your
She was
friends.
just right here
On her birthday.
It's on her birthday. So shout out
Happy
to
birthday.
her for pulling up. Shout out to the hell of a job she's doing.
Yeah.
Putting together this roster. A lot of people didn't believe. Some people still don't believe, but her team is playing hard for her.
Yeah.
And her and Coach Lynne Roberts look like a great duo in year one, and they're doing some great things.
They are.
Before the season, when they were talking playoffs, we were like, what?
What's
DJ
going on
might have
here?
been the
I
only
was
one that
turned.
wasn't.
I was turned.
DJ might have, but I was really like, let's take it easy. Let's figure out. But they are right there. And
I love
have
a
chance
goal.
to
I
make
love
it
a
happen.
goal.
No,
We
yeah.
have never seen, in the last 3 years that I've been covering the Sparks, we ain't never heard them come out the gate saying,
playoffs.
we about to make the playoffs.
Right.
They always said we was rebuilding. It was going to be a great season.
She
the
said,
fan
don't say
experience.
that.
She said, we looking for the playoffs this year.
Yep.
Very time specific. If you
If
know about
you're going
goal
to use
setting,
the R word, it better be Rakia. Don't make it no rebuild.
she is her.
Yeah, but shout out to Reagan for pulling up, showing love to us on her birthday, tapping in with LA Sparks Weekly. Shout out to Emmy Square Pizza, where you have to make sure that you are here next time if you miss today. Figueroa and 11th, come and get you some amazing pizza.
August 29th is the next time we'll be here. The Indiana Fever are going to be in town again.
Hopefully, Kaylin play. Fingers crossed. That she comes out and she can come get you some pizza. Santa Monica Brewery is here as well. Come get you some beer.
For sure.
And eat good, drink good, and have a good time with yours truly here at LA Sparks Weekly. From myself.
Wait, before we go, Michael,
what you got?
I got one thing.
These two people.
Shouts out to all of the New York Liberty fans that have been watching the LA Sparks Weekly show because I made a friendly bet with the Responsible Degenerates podcast in New York.
Let them know.
So listen, if you follow me at DJ Treacy Trees, that's at DJ TRICEY, you could win a Natasha Cloud jersey. I'm giving it away. I made a bet with these guys. They said the Sparks weren't going to make the playoffs. They have conceded in the bet.
Hey,
they have conceded because
I
I'm the
wish you
GOAT.
changed your bet. forget giving them a New York
There go
jersey.
Jackie.
I would love to give them a LA Sparks jersey.
Yeah.
Give them a player so they can rep LA in New York. It's the LA takeover.
It is, but
hey-
I'm gonna tell you why I'm giving away. I'm giving away a New York Liberty jersey because New York Liberty fans shouldn't have to suffer because their team is just, doing what they doing.
Yeah.
And them podcasters on the East Coast is talking
Yeah,
loud. So
yeah.
I just want to show some love. So you can win a jersey. We giving away Sparks tickets. There's tons of things from LA Sparks
Yeah,
Weekly
that,
coming
that
up.
we got you. We were gonna get out of here right away, but it's
No,
a
you
matter
can't
of
now.
fact.
Squad,
We got
You got some more in the building.
They're walking in.
Take off them
Take off the credentials, please.
please.
But we got
Your
some fellow
credentials.
journalists that's pulling up with us. If you've been watching us and see us do our live stream on away games, you're gonna know these faces
See you
and
later,
names.
man.
Thank you so much, man.
Come
But
on over this
step
way.
in right here.
Yeah, I'll let y'all talk. Come on.
We got the one and only Jackie Ray
you
from
go.
representing
Jackie
Jackie
Ray
Ray
TV. Come on,
TV.
What up, what
here.
up?
And we got my guy Ray.
Jackie Ray
the
and
no
Ray.
Look pass, right?
Yeah, the no look pass is
The
fine.
no
Yeah.
look pass. My guy Ray, check out his work with the Sporting Tribune. So we just had Reagan here. GM Reagan. She pulled up on her birthday. GM Reagan Peebly, and she was just talking about what she's seen, the growth of this team. You guys been covering the team alongside me and DJ. What have you guys seen from the growth from when it looked real tough, where you might want to abandon ship, to now you like, hey, everybody jumping on this ship now? What's your thoughts, Jackie?
Well, I mean, I think that anyone who's been covering the team for a while, when we see that abandoned ship kind of thing, we all start putting our life jackets on and we all prepare to jump ship as well. But this season was not like that. This season, it was like, okay, we're not going to put the life jackets on because we're going to ride it out. And so what we're seeing is the commitment to the vision. And I think you can attribute all of that to our new head coach, Lynne Roberts.
Hey, I love it. What's your thoughts, Ray?
Yeah, I see the crowd in Staples. The energy is so different now. Of course, that helps with winning, but man, they just play a fun brand of basketball.
Yeah.
It does remind us a little bit of the '80s Showtime back at the Lakers.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
a lot of
Hey,
scoring
that's big
going
praise right there,
on.
Ray.
A lot of scoring going on.
In the good old Staples Arena.
Yeah, good old Staples. It'll never change. I'm from the city. It'll never change. It's Staples Center forever, baby. But shout out to crypto.com as well. Before we go, I got to get you guys' predictions on this game. Who's that player that's going to stand out, that's going to help this Sparks win, if that's what you got? Starting with you, Jackie.
I'm gonna go with Cameron Brink, simply
love it.
because is it just me? I went to the New York Liberty pregame presser with Coach Sandy Brondello, and one of the things that she said is like the LA Sparks are stronger now that Cameron Brink is on the floor, and we don't have as much scouting material on her. On top of that, she also said that the New York Liberty right now are in this place where if they get down, they kind of mentally get down, and that's a problem. And I think we can exploit that. I asked Coach Lynne if she wanted to exploit it. She would not say, but I'm going to go ahead and say we're going to exploit that.
Hey, hopefully they do. So, Cameron Brink, you got the Sparks winning. How much the Sparks win by? Guesstimation.
4.
4 points. Oh, a close one. Ray, who's that player that you think is going to stand out today and help the Sparks hopefully win?
It's probably the same thing as last game against them. Rakia Jackson got to a fast start
Ooh,
last time.
Yeah.
She'll probably get 20, 22 points today.
Okay.
I say the Sparks win by 5.
Okay, I like it.
Ain't nobody said 20, DJ.
DJ said 15 to 20, but I had Rakia as well as the player of the game. I say the Sparks win by 12. I think the banged up Liberty is going to get late. It's going to be close, but then the Sparks going to pull away, and the New York Liberty going to be like, all right.
Julie
let's go,
Allemande
buddy.
going to come away with like 13, 14 assists.
I need y'all to help me because I'm trying to learn this word so I can say
You
it.
trying to speak Dutch? Listen.
It's Dutch for Julie Allemande. It means playmaker.
Listen, we're not Rosetta Stone.
So we gonna
Today's
figure it out.
game, y'all, we need to take a page out of Sun Tzu's book. Eliminates your enemies totally and completely. That's right. Pay us what you owe
Hey,
us.
yes.
Jeff, can you paying over here?
Jeff, Pan, we need to see
That is a message.
On the
Give
street.
these ladies their money.
That's right.
They out there hooping. They're professional athletes.
Pay
It's
us too.
about them.
We on the street.
They shouldn't have to travel anywhere to go and make extra money. They should make all their money.
That's
here.
right.
And stop saying the WNBA is broke. Yo broke and the WNBA broke, not the same broke.
Nah.
The
Not the same.
WNBA is not broke. Okay, that is a misnomer. We will talk about that more
Yes.
in the studio.
Yes,
That's a good
in
episode.
studio. Maybe we do that Friday. But hey, it's a wrap for us. we got to head over and actually do our jobs even more.
Yep.
There inside the building. Sparks, Liberty is going to be a great game. Starts at 7 o'clock.
He gonna end it with the word.
How you say it?
Spelvida.
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 I'm gonna try it and see what.
If you put the accent on it, it's gonna sound right either way.
Okay.
I think we need to ask Julie, y'all. We got to ask Julie.
I'm gonna ask Julie, and then I'll make sure I'll be ready for next episode. Alaman. Okay. But hey, LA Sparks Weekly. Shout out to Jackie Ray pulling up.
Ray.
Our guy Ray, the no look pass himself. Mike Hill, DJ Treacy Trees. Hey, if you inside the building, come look for us. We're gonna tap in. We see you guys next time. Emmy Square Pizza. Come get you a slice, baby.
Let's go.